Hello guys, and welcome to Matt's Beamer. Today I am driving my brother's Ford Focus Mark 2.5, which is the titanium level with the 2-litre engine, petrol. This is just a quick video about the 5 things I like about the Mark 2.5. Right, the first one is the looks. To me, it's a good looking car. Being a Mark 2.5 means it is the facelifted version. And compared to the Mark II, it is a lot more fresher and still modern and better than quite a lot of the Fords today, in my opinion. What also helps the looks of this Mark 2.5 is it being a titanium model. Next to me, I have a Z-Tech. I think it's a Z-Tech. The titanium one I'm driving now has a lot more chrome parts in it, so yeah, it gives it a more upmarket look, and the wheels in it are so much better too. But saying that, the basic Z-Tech trim is also very nice. The second thing I like about this, sorry, look at it like I'm falling down. Right. The second thing I like about this Mark 2.5 is the way it drives. I'm not the biggest fan of front-wheel drive cars. I've driven a few as a rental car. But yeah, this one handles nicely. The gear shifts are nicely rated, not too long. They just pop into gear. Much better than the equivalent Vauxhall Astra that I rented a few years ago. The steering's nice rate. The pedals are rated nicely. It's just nice, basically. Saying that though, there's one bit I'm not too keen about when driving this car, and I shall go into that on my next video about the 5 things I hate about this car, which is extremely difficult because I am nitpicking, and I mean nitpicking because I do like this car. The engine in this car is a 2-litre petrol. I don't know too much about the facts and figures because my brain has just popped. I just get out of bed and in Russian time, and I'm a bit odd really. I don't know why. But yeah, this 2-litre petrol brings you up to speed nicely. I think it's on par with my, I think it's on the same level as my BMW F20 116i. But my N13 1.6 has a turbo, which brings it up to the same sort of performance as this car. It could be different on paper, I'm not sure, but it feels roughly the same. And for me, it's strange trying to get back to driving on the right-hand side, no, the left-hand side, sorry, but in the right-hand drive car, with a manual gearbox, as I haven't driven a manual gearbox for about 2 years. The third thing I like about this car is the interior. I love the interior and the build quality. Yeah, I don't really tend to drive Fords much, but yeah, they've come a long way since the old days of the Escorts and Sierras, as in build quality. Sorry, as in build quality. Before this car, my brother had the Mark 1.5 Focus, or basically the facelifted Mark 1 Focus. It was a 1.8, I think it was, and it was a Z-Tech, and it looked sporty, it looked the part. And I did prefer the handling of the Mark 1, my brother's one anyway. But with the Mark 1, the interior looks pretty cool back then, but it didn't feel as solid. But this one here, yeah, it feels solid. You get soft touch plastics in certain areas, not in the back though. And it just looks nice. It looks a lot more upmarket than the predecessor. You have nice titanium dials. You have a push start button, not a key. You have heated seats, air conditioning, a nice DAB Sony digital radio. You have loads of extras on this titanium model, but I know that even the standard Ford Focuses are quite nice inside. This one also has the, what do you call it? The automatic wiper system. Yeah, So it's just a nice car to be in. It's well built. The fourth thing I like about this car is the sound of the engine. It's good for a 4-cylinder engine. I know this will upset some of you, and it upsets me too, but it does sound better than my N13 engine on my F20. This one here doesn't have the startup sound that you hear from the race gate, and it just sounds a bit more sporty, even if the 116i is a bit more nippy. The fifth thing I like about this car is the practicality. It feels a bit bigger than my F20 inside, though I don't really care about practicality in the long run, but at the moment, since I have my baby, it's more useful on holiday, as I'm carrying the pram in the back and lots of shopping. My wife likes to shop. You've got the baby seat in the back. Unfortunately though, it seems that the Ford Focus of this year didn't have the ISOFIX, which is a shame really, but I think it was standard on, I think they made it standard on cars from 2012. I'm not too sure. Yeah, but it's a nice drive, yeah. So I like the practicality. The boot on this is big, it fits the pram, it fits all the shopping, it fits the baby bag. I think that even I could fit in the back at the same time. Who knows? But yeah, Ford have always made good hatchbacks, in my opinion. Anyway, that was the 5 things I like about the Mark 2.5 Ford Focus. I hope you liked the video, and keep an eye out for the 5 things I don't like about this car. And trust me, it's quite a difficult thing to do. I'm still thinking now what I can nitpick with. Yeah. Thank you, and take care. Bye.